What is up, you guys? It's Allie, and I'm here to wish you all happy holidays. It's Christmas time, so I'm going to share with you all during this time of giving my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. Let's go. Number 10 on my list is Christmas Vacation. Such a classic, hilarious film. Absolutely love this movie. Probably not appropriate for the kids, but still an amazing film that I really enjoy and really can't get through Christmas without. Number 9 is Claus. Honestly, I did not know what to expect when I went to go see this movie with my family in theaters. I had seen like one trailer for it, and it was like a commercial trailer, so you know, the ones that are like 30 seconds long. So I just had no idea what to expect for this movie, and I ended up really loving it. It's such an endearing film, and you kind of can understand the whole sibling rivalry thing, especially if you have siblings, and ones that maybe potentially are more successful than you, and so they kind of overshadow you. I feel like that's a really relatable thing in society, and it's kind of a story that's told over and over again, but it just works because of how relatable it is, and it's kind of different because we've never thought about what if Santa Claus had a younger brother, or in this case, an older brother. Anyways, that is just a really good movie, and my number 9 spot. Number 8 goes to Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is such a great cartoon classic that I used to watch so much when I was a kid. And sometimes I even would watch it when it wasn't even Christmas time because I just loved it so much. I've always been a villain fan, and so a story that surrounds completely the villain, it made sense to me. Like, I really enjoyed it, and so I just really loved this movie growing up. And you know, it's not really a full feature-length film, but it's still really good, and I just had to put it on this list just because of how nostalgic I feel about it. But yeah, it's just a really great, cute story of the Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Number 7 is the live-action The Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I had to put it on this list. If I was going to put the cartoon version, I had to put the Jim Carrey version. Such a good movie, very funny, and always one that you have to watch at Christmas time in my family. So that's number 7. Home Alone 2 is another classic that my family would always watch during Christmas time, and I still watch it. It's such a good sequel. Such a good movie. I love the vibes of it. It's so funny with the wet bandits, and just Macaulay Culkin just kills it as Kevin McAllister. I just love his character. It's so great, and it's a really good movie. The Home Alone films, the first 2 at least, are really great films, and just a great time of, you know, celebration for Christmas comedies. It's just a really great movie. So yeah, that's number 6. And you can't go through Christmas without watching Elf, so that takes my number 5 spot. I love Buddy the Elf. Such a good movie, hilariously funny. Will Ferrell always makes me laugh. So this is just a really good way to like kick off the holidays for me, is watching Elf. And so that's why it's kind of right here smack dab in the middle of this list. It's because it's just so good, but there's also some really other great movies, Christmas movies, that are coming up, filling up the top spots. But yeah, Elf at number 5. Next up is A Christmas Story. We're starting to get into the territory where not only are these the best Christmas movies ever made, in my opinion, but they're also some of the best movies in general. A Christmas Story is just so hilariously funny, so out there and crazy, but yet still believable. You could believe that this is your own family's Christmas story. I love that. I love that it was like made in Cleveland, Ohio. It's just so cool and so awesome how they did this, and it's just one of the best movies ever made in my mind. So yeah, that's number 4, A Christmas Story. Alright, when you talk about masterpieces, you cannot leave out Robert Zemeckis' The Polar Express. It is a masterpiece. I watched it again this Christmas because, again, it's a movie that you have to watch during Christmas time. And it still holds up. You know, some of the animation, it may not hold up as best as we would like it to, and that's just what happens with animation that came out in 2004. But it's still beautiful. It's still a really good story that holds up. I just love all of the different characters that Tom Hanks plays in The Polar Express. It's so creative. It's a beautiful movie, and it blew my mind watching it just a few weeks ago because I was just like, this really holds up really well, and yet it came out, 14 years ago. Or wait, is it 14 years? Is it really that long? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But yeah, it's 14 years. Amazing. I love this movie. The Polar Express takes the number 3 spot without a doubt. Okay guys, coming in at number 2 is Home Alone. Talk about a movie that not only is hilarious, but also so endearing. It's just, Kevin McAllister's character is so likable and just so funny. You're just rooting for him all the way against the wet bandits or the sticky bandits, whatever you want to call them. So good. I love it. I love this movie so much. And again, this is like territory of some of the best films ever made. Not only just best Christmas movies. It's just so funny. And it's also just endearing. And I really like the fact that it can really pull those two different things off very well. Because I think that's some of the things that our comedies nowadays are missing, is more of the endearing part. They're more slapstick, more just kind of raunchy humor, rather than something that's kind of more wholesome and really something that the whole family can enjoy and also kind of learn a lesson from. And I really like that. So yeah, that takes the number 2 spot. Coming in at number 1 is The Santa Claus. This is another comedy that it's also very endearing, a cute family story that's very wholesome, but still very hilarious and still holds up today. I mean, the whole interrogation scene of Santa Claus, where he's like showing all of his different names, like giving all his different names, is hilarious. I still think that's probably one of the best comedy scenes in a movie ever. It's one of the best. Anyways, this is my list of my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. Let me know down in the comments down below what your favorite Christmas movies are, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye!